Namaste. Fragrance, the odor coming from various objects, various things. Even from the living beings, from the plants to insects, from the flowers to fruits, and not only from natural beings, even the objects, things made by us. We constantly using this sense being aware of the smell, something pleasant or unpleasant, which brings certain actions as well as reactions. Something we enjoy and something we don't enjoy. Now, what we want to meditate on that, even though we are using the sense of smell every moment, when we start to give attention, importance to that, and moving from very obvious thing to something very subtle, something not very obvious, that smell is there, but we don't give attention. We are consuming it, but we don't know exactly. That sense playing a role, but we are not noticing it. So giving attention to that, looking into the very obvious usage of this sense to the subtle aspect, not very obvious usage of this sense. If we start to see that, if we start to aware, know about it, then we are able to identify, understand what is the data being given by this sense to our mind, and how we use that. We will start to know about it, we will start to see about it. So, not only the physical organ, in not something very obvious when we smell. without something not you are able to see, but you are able to smell. But as you start to give attention, you may start to recognize some subtle form, subtle aspect of smell. It may come even from one's own body, not very obvious. It may come something from the air where you are sitting now. It may be from the dress we wear. It may come through the breeze, through the air, occasionally, not all the time. If something obvious, it's immediately it will be shown, so we don't really need to look into that. We are able to sense that. But when we try something not obvious all the time, and that gives the idea how this sense of smell playing a role. So let us just explore where we are sitting now without really sniff, because we want to smell, so not to really make our nose very short and shrinking the muscles and try to sniff what is around. No, not like that, not like a dog. Normal sitting position, being aware of the breath and give attention. Is there any change of the smell? Giving attention to that sense and identify that. Sit in a steady upright position. Hands in mudra. Very gently close your eyes. Steady position, upright position. Aware of the breath. Follow the inhalation, exhalation until it gets into passive state. Aware of your sense organ, the nose, from the top point between the eyebrows to the tip of the nose, bottom one, right nostril, left nostril. Give attention not only to the outer space of your nose, even the passage of nostrils, right as well as the left. The facial muscles are totally passive. Naturally, the breath gets slow and steady. Give attention to this moment. When you are inhaling, what kind of smell you are aware? Do you able to smell something? Depends on where you are sitting. You may identify something strong or something very mild, or you may don't feel any smell. But aware the nature, the type, the familiarity of that smell. If you don't feel anything, no smell at all, but still every time you inhale, look into what you smell. Sense out of that attempt. Obviously, you may feel something, or after few breaths, you may start to sense something. You just identify what's the sense of smell that during inhalation, during breathing, you are able to feel, recognize. You may also notice, as you want to know what kind of smell, the length of inhalation increasing. But the mind wants to know what I smell now. In that pursuit, the length of inhalation increasing. Just be aware of it. And whatever you sense, it's not same. Maybe it is same, but still there is subtle difference. Whether you smell something or you don't smell something, still there is different in each breath. You can give further attention if you identify any smell from which direction it is coming. In front or from the back, from right side or left side, from top or from bottom. Throughout this process, you're just trying to identify the smell, nothing else. After a while, you just focus the breath flow, deliberately make your exhalation longer, where you give very less attention to the sense of smelling, rather making the exhalation gradually longer.